How you guys doing? This is very important. They need to issue warrants to arrest every person that ever called my teeth fake. There's documents. The Treasury has documents. The satellite man's been burning my teeth all day. I'm not their child. I'm not their property. I'm not their race. And they don't have no legal right doing that. They're trespassing. They fabricated. These people that are doing this, they are a illegal army of political criminals. A lot of them are mixed Germans or they're Germans. They need to show them an atlas, show them a globe, and ask them what country do they think this is. Germans are not the rulers of this country. Germans are not the legal politicians of this country. If there's too many Germans in government, they have to get impeached immediately. If there's too many Germans or too many other races of individuals of certain ethnicities that are in government offices, they need to shut them down. If there's too many of their people. See, when you get too many people involved, or too many people in one office, they all side for their own people. Is what happens in a lot of situations. They need to ask these satellite controllers what countries they think this is. They try to call somebody crazy when the president has allowed these murders and mutilations in America. The president has to be charged. The Constitution's there. The president didn't tell these people, wait a minute. He didn't tell his own people, Mr. CIA, FBI, faggot, dirty motherfucker. The Constitution says rights of privacy. Then they'll say, well, somebody else said something. Was you burning somebody with satellite? You think you're going to win in court, government man? Do you? Do you? You're not going to win. You think you have a right burning people's teeth? Of different races and ethnicities? You're violating the American dentist policies of this country. This is a first world country, and you better stop trashing people's looks. Or you might be the dead motherfucker one of these days, whoever the fuck you are, satellite man. Laws of Elliot Ness can put you in the grave. Or put you in a crate and they can send you back to your country where you fucking came from. You don't have a right messing up first world country people's teeth. What country did you come from? What race are you? What religion are you? They're going to get you eventually. And what you have done is so bad already. You need to stop what you're doing. This is information, it's factual guidelines of the Constitution. You're violating somebody's private anatomy. You're violating somebody's property lines. You're violating somebody's relationships and friendships. What race are you, government man? They can check your DNA and send you out of the fucking country once they check your DNA. If they find out you're one of these people of this political regime, just checking your fingerprints, checking your DNA, and they put you on a plane out of the country, whether you like it or not. Do you understand that? Even if you're in government, even if you're in the CIA or FBI or NSA, even if you're in government or law enforcement, and you've done these harmful things to me, or you've done harmful things in this country, they can chain you up, just like Con Air or something. Chain you up and put you on a plane and put a parachute on you and drop you over there near your country somewhere. You understand that? We need to see what you think you own in this country, man. Every person's DNA has to get checked in government. The records of any plastic surgery has to be publicly known. Of every fucking agent, every goddamn cop, every goddamn person. And their original picture has to be shown. Who they are and where they came from. Better quit burning my teeth, man. If they find out that you're wearing dentures or you have teeth, government man, the court's going to have to order some action against you. You think you can burn people's teeth? I've never ate your country of food, man. I don't eat your food. My nutrition is not from your country. The food that I eat does not come from your country. He'll say, oh, he thought you tried his food, their food once. I've never ate German food, no. So make sure you understand that all the restaurants in America, a lot of them use food products from farms that might be from my family of farms. And if you are involved in terrorizing my life, they can shut down those restaurants by refusing them supplies. Because of dirty government trying to steal from me, dirty government trying to murder me, dirty government trying to steal my identity. The farm industry can refuse to sell products to corrupt grocery stores or terrorist locations or that are tied in with political crimes of government that have been damaging my teeth or damaging my face or people that raped me or people that tried to murder me. Oh yeah, they can refuse to sell products to those restaurants. Undoubtedly. That's why at the White House, they're not allowed to use any food products from my mother or father's farms or grandparents' farms because they've allowed these Germans or these government people or the black Germans or Middle Eastern Germans, they allowed them to try to murder me. So the military can go over to the White House and search for any products in the White House that came from any of my mother or father's farms or companies or products or, might be a beverage company. Oh yeah. If you tried to murder me, you can't use any products from any of my mother or father's companies. No fucking matter what. You might be able to if you're sitting behind bars or sitting in prison. If that's what they serve in prison. But you violated my rights of freedom, my rights of privacy, my rights of my bone tissue and anatomy. You better take your third world country savagery back to your country before you end up getting your ass killed in America and they send your body back to your country. But make sure, we want your country to be confused. We want you to tell your own race who you are and what you've done to me and what you've tried to do to me and what you've been doing with the satellite. Because you don't want the rest of your clergy or your criminal friends or whatever friends you got, they don't want to get their asses locked up for treason now, do they? Because they might have to declare martial law against your government agencies. If they find enough information against the criminal activities of your branch of government that you're from, they can shut you down. One way or the other. If they find out you tried to create genocide in America or you tried to murder off people, they can declare martial law against your government agents and your politicians. Nobody understands why when you people got into this country or some people came into this country, you thought you would take it for granted. And you try to ruin other people's lives. That's not competition. You damaging people's body parts and trying to run them into the fucking ground with your fucking satellites. That's not legal activity. And you need to get prosecuted. You think you have a right doing this shit? No, you don't. But they need to issue warrants to anybody that ever accused me of drugs. They need to issue warrants in court proceedings and to all these people. Any person that ever accused me of being a thief, ever accusing me of being a drug addict or an alcoholic, or anybody trying to accuse me of anything, they need to issue warrants for them to appear in court. And they need to proceed with sentencing against all their fucking people that have slandered my character or that ever accused me of drugs. I mean, some people might say they don't like me or whatever. But, my parents was large landowners in America. So in reference to anybody trying to play tricks, political scams, government people trying to play their secret attack and then claiming they didn't do shit, that's what they've done. Like they tried to sucker punch somebody and then ran back somewhere and then claimed that they didn't do nothing. It's on record that these people murdered my parents. My parents had no debts. My parents was not obligated to none of these people. I'm not obligated to them either. They're messing with my mouth. You understand that, government man? You're abusing your position and you're disrespecting the title of what those government titles are. Your conduct is illegal. And your misconduct activity is a crime in itself. You're holding positions allowing criminals to steal and to mutilate and rape in America. And that is illegal, to be in those positions and allowing that shit. You need to get prosecuted for your crimes. You're violating the laws and policies that are here in America and the Constitution. And you need to get prosecuted.